an unboxing today with this package from Mexico. Hello and welcome to Fit to Box channel. I'm Simon, I'm an amateur boxing coach, former amateur boxer, and I love boxing equipment, and that is what I feature on this channel. The best and the worst of boxing equipment from around the world, which leads me very nicely onto this package that has arrived this morning from Mexico. So as you can see, there's a sticker on the front there and it says The Boxing Collector. Okay, so The Boxing Collector is on Instagram, so at Boxing Collector. Have a look, and that's a guy called Edgar. Now, Edgar sells Mexican boxing gloves. Now, being in the UK, it's sometimes very difficult to get hold of the Mexican brands, and so I sort of got in contact with Edgar. We had a couple of conversations, sort of video chats, which obviously I love a video chat in these present times because it allows me to speak directly to the people, build a relationship, and get a real sort of trust for what they're about and what they're trying to do. And I really do like what Edgar is trying to achieve. If you look at his Instagram, he has got some fantastic gloves that he sells, and what I really love is he's almost like a go-between between the Mexican brands, which perhaps I can't deal with because maybe they don't send to the UK, or I'm not sure about sort of the brand. Edgar sort of obviously deals with them. He's the middleman, and then he sends on to the customers. So for me, that's an extra layer of protection in that not only are the factories sort of doing their quality control, but Edgar will be doing his quality control on the gloves as well, and these gloves come from him. So again, I would deal with him. I've paid him. If I've got any problems, I will go to him, not to the brands. Again, that gives me more reassurance because it's a hell of a long way from here in the UK to Mexico. It's not like I'm going to drive there and say, oh yeah, I've got a problem. So Edgar is sort of my go-to man when it comes to Mexican boxing gear. And we've got in here, hopefully, 3 pairs of boxing gloves. And I wanted to do an unboxing because I thought you'd be really interested in them. So let me just, I've got me knife and me scissors. I always have a knife just because it looks cool, but I don't approve of people having knives on the streets. Say no to knife crime, but yes to opening boxes with them, because that's what they're for. Okay, so let me put that to one side. Let's use the scissors. I'm safer with scissors, to be honest. So let's just go through. It's got on there, Home Office Border Force. Okay, so you know, this package has obviously been checked over. It's got X-ray on the side, and the Boxing Collector has put his stickers on the top, on the side, on that side as well, and I've got sort of the paperwork on the side here. Let's get into it and let's see what he's sent through. So I know what he sent. I know what he sent, but I haven't seen them in the flesh, and I have been waiting quite a while, especially for one of these pairs. And I don't know whether I should show you that one last or whether I should show that one first. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see what's at the top of the box. I'm just bringing that there like so. Got in there easy, without a knife, which is good. So yeah, easy there. And last little one there. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to deal with them. I'm going to take them all out, and then we can see. Okay. So let me first of all. I'm going to bring this one out. Okay, so let's put that, I'm going to put them on the actual desk and so you can see, and then we'll deal with them. So we've got there a pair of Boxio. I can see the ones that I've been waiting for ages. I'll leave them till the end. We've got a pair of purple New Sporting. Okay, I'll put that there. And then we have got a pair of No Boxing, No Life, Canelo Edition gloves. I'll get those out as well, so let me get rid of the box. Okay, in there as well, I've got, put the box down. Oh. The Boxing Collector, thank you for supporting Mexican workshops. www.boxingcollector.com, Instagram, at The Boxing Collector. Okay, so let me just show you that as well. And I'll include his links and the website in my links below in the video. Okay, Edgar does not pay me for that. Okay, and what I try to do is when I recommend stores or shops or people like Edgar, The Boxing Collector, it's people that I trust for my viewers to deal with. Okay, so I think great guy, spoke to him, as I say, a couple of 3 times, and wanted to sort of show you how I deal with people when it comes to Mexican gloves, and my preferred method is to go through him. Okay, so let's start off with these, because these I have waited a long time for, not because of Edgar, but because No Boxing No Life don't send to UK. Okay, so I've seen these on the website multiple times. I've tried to buy them multiple times, and each time I haven't been able to because they don't send to my country. These are a special edition, No Boxing No Life, the championship line. On there, it's got the Canelo Alvarez logo on the back. You've got that really nice embossed logo on the rear there, and on the front, you've got that 10 ounce No Boxing No Life, and this is the first pair of No Boxing No Life that I have tried in real life. Of course, there's a few boxers now that are starting to use it. Canelo Alvarez, Ryan Garcia, saw Tank Davis wearing a pair the other day as well in his training. Right, I will do a full review of these. They're very, very comfortable. Okay. The lining seems a little bit like it moves a bit, but I can find out more about that when I use them. To be honest, I'm going to probably just use these for mitts because they're so nice, and I don't want to lose the look of that shiny metallic on there. So I'll probably use these just to test them for the video that I will do of them, and then I think these may end up on a shelf somewhere. They are that nice. So really excited about those. Let's push those to one side. Let's go on to these ones here. These are New Sporting. Okay, now with New Sporting, obviously New Sporting in the past have had their sort of problems when it comes to image and customer service. And so although I know New Sporting do make excellent gloves, because I know there's other brands that have their gloves made by New Sporting, I haven't featured New Sporting on the channel in a long time. I did, the only pair that I reviewed was a pair that a viewer sent to me to review. So I actually never bought from New Sporting. It was a viewer's pair that I reviewed. As I say, that was a while ago. But I do know that they make excellent gloves. And those in the purple you can see, and they got like the welted seam. You've got the yellow on the thumb there, and those are a really nice looking pair of gloves. And these are 12 ounce as well. Again, I'll do a full review of these gloves once I've sort of tested them. I will try them on briefly now. Straight away as I'm putting my hand in, you can tell that these are that sort of Mexican feel. And generally, Mexican gloves feel on the inside rougher than, say, your Pakistan gloves, or most Pakistan gloves, good Pakistan gloves, let me say. But they do feel rougher on the inside, or, say, Japanese gloves. All right, so again, really, I can tell that they're a really nice glove. Really nice glove. I will get those. You can smell the leather. They smell really good. They look really good as well. As I say, those in that 12 ounce. Let me put those to one side as well. So with New Sporting, I like the level of reassurance that buying through the Boxing Collector gives me. Okay, so no point during this have I dealt with New Sporting. I've actually been able to deal with get the gloves for New Sporting, but through the Boxing Collector. So that's, you know, for me, that is that extra layer. So of course, if New Sporting, for example, sent these gloves to Edgar and there was a problem with them, he would sort of deal with New Sporting and go back to them, as opposed to me having to. So when it comes to that quality sort of control, I love the fact that Edgar, the Boxing Collector, gives me that double quality control. And then also we have Boxeo. Okay, so show you there. Again, this is a company that I haven't had any experience of. You can tell from the shape of the glove that this is a typical Mexican made glove with that really flat punch surface. It's like quite thin there as well, and it's very sort of square, this glove, and I'll put that on as well. Again, you can tell. I reckon I could go on a game show and put on gloves and tell you where they're from, just from the feel. And again, inside it is quite a rough feel on the back of the fingernails there, and the thumb as well. You know, you really can tell the difference between a true Mexican made glove and one made in Pakistan, UK, Italy, France, Japan, America. So many companies that are making gloves from all around the world now. But them in that sort of like a turquoisey, and I will do a test on those as well. If I was going to tell you which ones I'm going to do first, I am going to be reviewing these ones first. I absolutely love them. I love the look of them. People have been asking me about these as well, so I will try and get a review of these on as soon as I've used them on the pads with someone, and then I'll probably do the new sporting, and then to the Boxeo as well. Interestingly, obviously, Boxeo doesn't put a logo on the back. New Sporting, I think they do sometimes, but on these particular ones they haven't. They've just gone for the label that is on the rear of the fist. Rear of the wrist. Wrist, not fist. Okay, so absolutely superb. Let me lay them out so you can see them all. I love to get a post like this, and I'm really impressed with them. I think they're great. I am going to be featuring a few more Mexican brands on the channel as well, because there is a lot of factories that are there. A lot of them don't get sort of the publicity that they probably deserve, and so I'm going to highlight a few more Mexican factories and brands on the channel in the next few weeks. So I hope you enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe to Fit to Box channel, and I shall speak to you soon.